Okay, here we are looking at this beautiful Rolls Royce. Isn't this an amazing car? I wanted everyone to take a look at this. Welcome to Winners Gold and Silver. And before we talk about gold and silver, I wanted us to see how the other half lives. So I thought we would just take a look at this amazingly beautiful vehicle. And I don't think you're going to see it anywhere else but here. So I just wanted to take a minute, show you how elegant and just beautiful the car is. Isn't that quite a vehicle, everyone? So this was the feature high point for me. It's a convertible. Now that we're done here, let's take it on the road. What we're going to talk about today is we're going to talk about the price of silver and gold, and I'm going to tell you about our brand new dealership and how to reach us. The first thing I'm going to talk about is most of you probably don't realize the price of gold has kept going up for the last few years, and it is intolerable and amazing. And we're going to start with some prices that are just going to blow your mind when you hear what I'm going to tell you about. The first thing we're going to talk about is the price of an ounce of gold. This is what we're dealing with. All these prices are based on this. Oh look, we're happening to find a Lamborghini. Thought I'd just show this to you real quickly. For the women or the men, it's something pretty interesting to see. Isn't that quite a vehicle? Anyway, Lamborghini. Let's talk about the price of gold. Let's talk about where things should be and where they're not. In 2015, an ounce of gold was $1,060. Can you believe that? $1,060. Now, in 1995, an ounce of gold was a whopping $387 an ounce. That was all. In 2011, an ounce of gold was $1,531 in 2011. Talk about outrageous. Let's keep going with the prices. 2007, an ounce of gold was $836.50. Bear with me because we're almost to the bottom of the list. 2005, an ounce of gold was $513. Are we paying attention, girls and boys? In 2002, an ounce of gold was $342.75. Now, get ready. The price really starts to drop in 2002. Excuse the noise. 2002, an ounce of gold was $342.75. The predecessing year before that, 2001, it was $276. It's important for me to give you these numbers so you have a better understanding of how expensive gold has gone up to be. If we come all the way down to 1973, an ounce of gold was a ridiculous $106.48. In 1972, an ounce of gold was $63.84. We're almost finished. Two more to go. 1971, an ounce of gold was $44.60, followed by 1968, our final year, $43.50. Now you have an idea of what I'm talking about for cheap gold and how much it's gone up in price. Let's talk about silver prices. Silver prices in 2025, it's $30.52. In 2024, we're down to $28.27. Let's talk about 2019. Bear with me now because it's important we get these numbers to you. 2019, an ounce of silver, is $16.22. In 2018, an ounce of gold was $15.71. See where we're going with this? It keeps dropping. I have a few more. I don't know if you're interested. So let's just pause for a minute and tell you, in 2018, we said $15.71. Let's take it all the way down to 1973. Actually, let's go to 2002. $4.60 an ounce of gold. In 2001, $4.37. 1973, an ounce of gold cost $2.55. And finally, 1972, an ounce of gold was only $1.68. So with those numbers told to you, you have a better understanding now If you're watching this and you're a retired person, these are probably years that you remember. For us that are younger, it's a time long before we were around. What matters here is that I have a good knowledge and understanding of silver gold. I'd like to share that with you, and I'd like you to be able to do business with me as a customer. I'm going to tell you about a few different kinds of gold and silver. Excuse the noise. So the American Gold Buffalo is a 1 ounce 24 karat gold bullion coin from the US Mint. It was first released in 2006. It has an Indian on the front and a buffalo on the back. That's a 1 ounce gold coin. I'm giving you the most popular. We're going through 7 different gold coins that you could potentially have in your portfolio or move over to your investment, whether it be safety deposit box, or we also do vaulting, just so you know. We do hold gold for customers, so we're able to manage that fee. If you feel your gold is unsafe, we can hold it for you, for a charge, of course. Let's talk about the Mexican Gold Libertad. It's 24 karat gold. The Mexican Mint has had it out since 1981. The design is based on Mexican Independence Victory Column in Mexico City. Moving on to the next 1 ounce gold coin, the Austrian Gold Philharmonic. This is a 24 karat gold. It's produced by the Austrian Mint since 1989. It has the Vienna Philharmonic Orchestra on one side, and on the reverse, musical instruments on the reverse side. All these are such beautiful coins when you see these in person. I'm describing them for you because we're walking and talking about gold and silver, and I knew you would find this quite interesting. So I thought I'd go ahead and discuss it with you. The next coin for us to discuss is called the Gold Britannia. Now the Gold Britannia is a 22 karat gold coin. It's produced by the Royal Mint since 1817. Can you imagine? I didn't even know they had something that old. It has King George III on the front. In the back has a female personification of Great Britain holding a woman holding a trident as she stares into the Atlantic Ocean with the Union Jack, which is their flag, and the shield and an olive branch in her left hand. I'm giving you kind of understanding of how these coins look, and of course the country of origin and which one you might prefer to own. Moving along to the South African Krugerrand. The Krugerrand has gotten a lot of attention over the years because it's a 22 karat gold coin produced by the South African Mint. The Mint produced it since 1967, and it's actually 1 troy ounce of gold coin on the market. There's not a lot of troy ounces. Most of them are ounces. A troy ounce weighs more. For those of you that don't know the difference between a troy ounce and an ounce, it's approximately 10% heavier than a traditional ounce of gold. It has an image on this. We're talking about the South African Krugerrand. The Krugerrand has an image of Paul Kruger, who was one of South Africa's most prominent political figures. He was president of South Africa Republic during the 19th century. And on the reverse side displays a galloping antelope, which is its national symbol, is the antelope, believe it or not. There's no face value on this coin, which is very unusual for a gold 1 ounce coin. Most mints have a use to them. This has, the value goes by the spot price, so there is no exact price on the front of the coin. Moving along, let's talk about, we're almost done. I'm going to talk about the gold, Canadian gold maple leaf. What is the Canadian gold maple leaf? It's 1 troy ounces once again, so we're talking 10% more than a traditional 1 ounce coin. It's pure gold, obviously. It's made by the Royal Canadian Mint since 1979. It features Queen Elizabeth II on the front, and on the back it has the national symbol of Canada, which is their Canadian maple leaf. This is a 24 karat coin. Beautiful to see. I mean, just so beautiful to see. Very, very gorgeous to see. And of course, I can't leave out one of our most trusted and beautiful American gold eagles. The gold eagle is a 22 karat gold coin produced by the U.S. Mint since 1986. The image on the front is Lady Liberty moving forward, holding a lit torch. It's a symbol of our freedom, with the sun rising on the Capitol building in the background. She also holds an olive branch. The design was inspired by Saint Gaudens. Can't pronounce this. It's a double eagle the design was inspired by this gentleman on the double eagle $20 coin, which was made from 1907 to 1933. They no longer make that coin, but the American eagle got its inspiration and it came from that. The other thing is the American eagle is on the back, and prior to 2021, it had a family of bald eagles. Isn't this a kicker? After 2021, it's a single bald eagle on the coin. Prior to 2021, it was a family of bald eagles. So that pretty much is going to give you an understanding what we were talking about. I hope you found this fascinating, this discussion. Any questions you might have for us at Winners is at 917-783-2076. 917-783-2076. And the name of the channel is Winners Gold and Silver. We thank you for the opportunity to discuss gold and silver with you. And in the next video, we'll show you some different coins so that you can see them face to face. Any questions you might have, please consider calling us and we'd be very happy to talk to you more. We're located in Scottsdale, Arizona, and we are able to ship your gold and silver to you. And we're also able to vault your coins, so that means we can hold them for you if you're concerned about theft. And this has been a very interesting discussion with you. It's our first video of many. Thank you. Bye.